if لو انا خليتها y plus y dash of x equal y times 1 اوكي يا شباب؟ انا الفانكشن اللي انا كنت واخدها y كومن سبته. طيب يا مهند شايف ايه اللي ممكن يحصل؟ كده اصبحت سيبرابل لان y dash of x بيساوي x times y times e to the power of x squared. دي y plus or minus؟ لا. هخلي y dash خلي بالك يا لؤي هخلي y dash dy by مين؟ والكلام ده بيساوي x times y times e to the power of x squared. Try to get all the y's with dy and all the x's with x. يبقى try to separate both sides. So simply I will multiply dx to the other side. So it's gonna be x times e to the power of x squared times dx. يبقى dx في الدينومينيتور والدينومينيتور. ماشي؟ cross multiplication or whatever. Then I will divide on y. So you will have dy over y. بص على الشكل. في اعتراض؟ في أي مشاكل؟ once كده أصبح عندي a function of y times dy, a function of x times dx. على طول الستيب اللي بعديها okay the next step will be integrating both sides. So I will integrate dy 1 over y which is gonna equal to the integration of x times e to the power of x squared with respect to dx. Remark, the left-hand side is integrable, which is going to be n of y. The other side also is integrable. Any ideas about integrating x times e to the power of x squared dx? Any ideas? You can integrate it. This is an exponential function. You will have to check the power. The derivative of the power is, do you have 2x here? You add 2, then 1 over 2. I will have 1 over 2 times. The condition is satisfied. So it's going to be e to the power of x squared plus a constant of integration. صعب؟ أهم لقطة فيها بص يا مستر لؤي الحتة بتاعت المانيبيوليشن دي. إزاي قدرت إن أنا أموف الموضوع. ماشي؟ واضحة؟ أوكي بيرفكت. تعالوا بص على problem number C. Which is very very close to this one. Problem number C. بص على C كده. C بيقول لك 3 3y plus xy all of them plus 2xy dash. Can we separate this pattern? Is it separable? Any ideas? It's going to be y times 3 plus an x, which is going to equal to negative, and 2x times. Okay. Rearrange your terms. I think y 3 plus x over 2x equal negative dy by dx. Yes? Then dividing y and multiplying dx, so it can be rewritten as 3 plus x over 2x. This is going to be dx equal to negative and dy over 1. Am I correct? تقدر انها تبقى separation of variables. طبعا انا would recommend once you reach this far you can write separation of variables. Still the name of the method. This way you will take mark. مجرد ما تكتب separation of variables, is it homogeneous or whatever, I will give you mark on this. Try to integrate both sides. Integrate both sides. Each side separate. This is the integration side, that's the integration side. I need ideas about the integration of this part. حد يقول لي كده؟ I want to integrate, I will take the half outside. So I will have 3 plus x over x dx equal to This is going to be a minus integration of 1 over y dy. I need ideas about this one. This one is going to be simple, negative ln of a y plus a constant of integration. About this part, حد يقول ازاي اعمل؟
مش انتجريشن حاجه
بس اقدر لو دول كده اقدر اعمل ايه؟ معايا واذا كان في denominator و denominator there must be a relation connecting them. هنا مفيش relation. طب اذا انت separate them فده بيساوي 1 over half integration 3 over x plus كام؟ ده الانتجريشن بتاعه يبقى بكام؟ ودي صح؟ أي مشاكل؟ طيب تعال بص على دي. حد يقول لي دي؟ Try to separate them. Can you get y with respect to dy and the x with respect to dx? Nope. But if you substitute instead of x, lambda x, instead of y, lambda y, is it gonna go? تمشي بيها الكونديشن يبقى ساتسفايد. لما ابص كده لاحظ اتس نوت سيبرابل. يبقى انا لو انا عايز اخد درجات كده من الهواء اول استخدم نط. Okay, let's do the check. Getting sec lambda times y, x times y, lambda plus lambda y, lambda of x. This is y dash. Okay, remark. Lambda will go with lambda, lambda will go with lambda. You will have the same problem. It is, ده معناه, it is a homogeneous ordinary differential equation. يبقى هنا هبدا احل. افتكر معايا اروح قايل ان يو سيب الكلام ده تاني. يو بيساوي واي اوفر مين؟ اوفر اكس. بعدين هروح قايل انه واي انا كروس مالتيبيكيشن واي ايكوال يو تايمز اكس. Start differentiating. So you will end up having y dash equal to u plus x times u dash. I will take these substitutions and or these values and I will substitute in y dash. I replace y dash by u. يبقى هاخد دي اهي انزل بيها. يبقى ده عباره عن u plus x u dash. الكلام ده بيساوي a sec of u plus u. صح كده؟ الستيب اللي بعديه لاحظ ان انا عندي u will be cancelled with u. You will end up having this problem on this form x times du by equal 1 over. So try to reorder your problem. Cosine u will come to this side, dx over x to go to the other side. So you will have cosine u times du, which is going to equal to dx over x. Then I will integrate both sides separately. هبدأ بعمل integration separate. ده هعمل integration و this part will be integrated. بالنتيجة ده هيديك ايه؟ صح كده؟ طيب الكوزاين يو الانتجريشن بتاعه يديك ايه؟ ساين يو. ويو I can replace it simply with y over x. So you will end up having sine y over x equal to ln x plus a constant. لاحظ السبستيوشن اللي انا عملته ده. بعدين ازاي مشيت ستيب باي ستيب. معايا يا اساتذه؟ وازاي المساله بعد ما كانت homogeneous after substituting it is moved to be a separable ordinary differential equation. ماشي؟ طيب تعالوا الحل اللي بعديه اللي هناك انهي واحده؟ في واحده ما حلناهاش تعالوا نحل من دول. تعالوا نحل من دول. Is it separable? Can you solve it using separation? No. Can you separate getting all the y's with dy and all the x on the other side with dx? You will never succeed in that because of the negative sign. طيب استنى كده. Why not trying to divide on 2? Why not dividing on x squared? So this problem not separable. Instead, divide on x squared. The whole problem. لما اقسم على x squared شوف هيبقى عامل ازاي يا باشمهندس؟ هيديني 2y over x times y dash, which is gonna equal to y to the power 2 x squared minus 1. صح؟ The condition satisfied. Replace every x by lambda x and replace every y by lambda y. Lambda square, they will eat each other. Lambda, they will eat each other. So it is homogeneous, ordinary differential equation. يبقى ارجع تاني اقول له let y over x will equal to u. Cross multiplication, y will equal u times x. That's y dash will equal to u plus x times u dash. So, then start substituting. Once you start substituting, you will have 2u open your bracket. Instead of y dash, you will put u plus x u dash, which is gonna simply equal to u squared minus 1. Try to rearrange. Never give up. So it's gonna be 2 over u squared plus 2ux u dash, which is gonna equal to u squared minus 1. Try to move 2u squared to the other side. So it's gonna be negative 2u squared. يبقى إذا هيصبح الشكل بتاعها شكله عامل ازاي؟ خلي بالك لما تموفت يبقى عندك 2ux u dash equal to negative 1 minus 2u squared. صح ولا ايه؟ سوري. مش كده برضه؟ لأن ده لما move it to the other side it's going to be negative 2u squared plus u squared, so you will have negative u squared. دلوقتي we can separate. يبقى إذا أقدر أقول إن الكلام ده بيساوي ده negative of 1 plus u squared, ده du by dx, this is x, that's 2u. I will move 1 plus u squared to this side and dx over x to the other side. لذلك هيبقى عندي negative d x by x, this is gonna be du 2u divided by 1 plus u squared. دلوقتي أقدر to integrate both sides separately. لأن كده الديريفيتيف بتاع الدينومينيتور already exists on the denominator وباور الدينومينيتور all of it became 1. يعني إذا simply it can be written as ln 1 plus u squared, which equal to a negative of ln x plus a constant. طالما أنا بعمل كده أنا دايما بحب أعمل الحركة دي. هخلي ده ln بتاع 1 plus u squared equal ln over 1 over x plus ln a, if you remember. So it's gonna be a over x equal 1 plus y over x to the power of 2. لو انت وصلت لغايه هنا انا I can consider it correct. معايا يا مستر محمد؟ طبعا زي ما انت شايف الجزء ده خطير جدا او جميل جدا لسبب لانه it's a direct application on differentiation, integration, relations, trigonometry, substitutions. It's very, very fun. Okay, the last problem I will go through today with you. This one, y dash plus y equals sin x. Is it separable? Can you separate this function?
Yes. Really?
Can you get y dash on one side only times y, a function of y, equal sine x times a function in x? We're not going to be able to do it. Try to get f of x dx equal f of y dy. Is it possible? Huh? If I replace every y by lambda y and replace every x by lambda x, is the problem going to change? Yes, it will change. So you can't solve it using separation. You can't solve it using homogeneous. But if you take a good look, you will find this really very close to this one. Y dash plus a p of x times y equal q of x, which is simply linear, ordinary, differential equation. If you do this, I'll give you 1 mark. Second step. خلاص it's linear. Exactly linear. هنا ال b of x عشان تاخد كمان مارك. ال b of x بتساوي كام؟ b of x بتساوي كام؟ b of x بتساوي كام؟ q of x بتساوي كام؟ First step, I will have to get eta, which is e to the power of a b of x dx. E integration 1 times dx, which is going to be e to the power of x. Second step, the solution. You already know the solution. Second step, it's going to be simply y equal to eta mu minus 1 integrate mu times a q of x with respect to x plus a c times mu to the power of negative 1. Start substituting. يبقى إذا على طول الستيب اللي بعده y is going to equal to mu power minus 1 is going to be e to the power of negative x. Integrate e power x times sine of x dx plus a c times e to the power of negative x. Remaining the integration of this part and you are done. أنا عايز أعمل حد فاكر ده بيتعمل إزاي؟ كان اسمه إيه ده طيب؟ دي بتتعمل integration by parts. Third case. How to integrate بقى؟ أروح قايل إن I بيساوي integration of e power x times sin x dx. I will integrate e power x, differentiate sin x. يبقى إذا I is gonna equal to خليني أكتب just a second. يعني ده معناه إن I هيساوي integrate e power x is gonna be e power x times sin of x بعدين minus integrate الفانكشن already integrated which is e power x تنزل زي ما هي e power x. The other function will be differentiated. Differentiate sin x is going to be a cosine of x with respect to x. Continue, same way like I is going to equal to e power x times sin x. بعدين هيظهر عندك هنا integration which is going to be simply e power x integrated sin x minus e power x differential of sin x and cosine. The second step is to this is going to be ex and sin x phi e power x نزل derivative sin x which is going to be sin x بعدين minus open بعدين I will apply it once more. هختار e power x to integrate e power x integration بتاعه is going to be e power x times cosine of x بعدين minus integrate once more الفانكشن اللي انا اخترت ان انا اعملها انتجريشن will be integrated once more. يبقى اذا cosine of x الكلام ده يديني e power x times sin x dx. لاحظ ان this is the function that we started our integration with. لذلك انا اقدر اخليها بالوضع ده I يساوي e power x times sin x بعد negative e باور x cosine x minus i. هشيل دي وادي اليمة التانية. right؟ انت فاهم انا بعمل ايه؟ مهند فاهم انا بعمل ايه؟ انا مسكت الفيرست فانكشن integrated e باور x e باور x times sin x. بعدين minus integration e باور x already dropped in the integrand. Sin will be differentiated to be cosine of x. I will apply the law once more. هطبقه كمان مرة. ال e باور x integration will be e باور x times cosine x minus e باور x the same. Differentiation of a cosine will be negative sign. This is why it became plus sin x dx. Look at this integration and the one that you started with. They are exactly the same. So I will replace it. This part by I. Then I will connect them together, moving the negative I to the other side. لذلك هيبقى عندك 2 over 9 equal e power x times sin x minus e power x times cosine x. Finally, I, it's gonna be e power x sin of x minus e power x times cosine x divided by 2. أنا كده جبت ال I. Final, the last step, I will get back to my problem. This was integration. I will get back to my problem. So it's going to be y equal to e to the power of n of x times e power x, okay, sin x minus e power x cosine of x divided by 2 plus a constant times e power negative x, and this is your power. خلي بالك الجزء بتاع الانتجريشن باي بارتس ده هو ملوش دي الستبس بتاعت البروبلم بتاعتك. انت وقفت هنا عند الانتجريشن باي بارتس third case for two functions continuous in differentiation and integration, and this is its treatment. على فكره المساله بتاعت e power sin x it's a standard problem. You will find it and you will find plenty of examples on those type of integrations in the main set. Okay? What's the time now?
12:10.
Okay, perfect. I think this is going to be sufficient for today. Tomorrow I will speak about linear higher order differential equations, and if you have any questions, you are more than welcome. Tomorrow I will answer it for you. So try to do your best to go through the topics that we did today, and tomorrow we will see inshallah. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.